Hey everybody, so I am here for a cycle update. I look at my phone. I think I'm cycle day 7. Should be cycle day 7. Yeah, cycle day 7. Sorry. Okay, so I am cycle day 7. I just restarted temping this morning. I had some trouble waking up the last couple days to get my temperatures, but cycle day 1 was last Saturday on the 5th. I had a 1, 2, 3, 4 day period, which is long for me. Day 4 was light, and I spotted on day 5. So I've only had 2 days of no period, which is a little bit strange for me, but that is because I am taking the baby aspirin. So that gives me a little bit heavier of a flow than I normally do and a little bit longer of a period. I started injections on cycle day 3. I had my cycle day 3 scan. My lining was at 4.2, I think. So everything looked good there, no cysts, no nothing. So I started Follistim, 75 IU on cycle day 3, and I have been doing those injections at the same exact time every night, 7:05 p.m. every single night. I have this whole process that I go through. It works for me. I was very afraid that I wasn't going to find a process that worked for me, and I did. So I'm very happy about that. Sorry, I'm fidgety. Sorry. Itchy too. So started that on Tuesday. Or Monday. Monday I took my injection at home. Tuesday took my injection. Did I do it at home? Can't remember now. No. Tuesday I ended up doing my injection in my car on my way home because I had to work a little late. So Tuesday did my injection in my car, in my driver's seat. I just like laid myself back, and there was bikers passing me, staring at me. There's people walking their kids. It was interesting. Wednesday I did it at home, and then I went to Weight Watchers. Thursday I was babysitting, so I had to take it with me when I was babysitting. And today I did it at home. Tomorrow I'll end up doing it at my in-laws' house. So tonight I had a cycle day 7 scan, so it's 4 days of injections scan. Sorry about the dog. He's playing, but he keeps running past my feet and he breathes really loud. Huckleberry Finn, take that out. That's an outside toy. Take it outside. He might go. He really wants to play by my feet. Hey, get away from the curtains. Thank you. Take it out. Outside. Good boy. Sorry about that. So like I was saying, I had a cycle day 7 scan this morning. And they got new ultrasound machines, which they're really nice. They're brand new. They're super high tech. They're really nice. So it'll be nice for us in the future. When we do get pregnant, we'll get a lot clearer of a picture and blah, blah, blah. But because of that, they were training during work today. And so when I got there, the board said my doctor was running 30 minutes late and the other doctor was running 45 minutes late. And then while I was sitting there, they changed it. So it said an hour late, and she did end up coming in pretty much exactly an hour late. So not a huge deal, kind of annoying, but not a huge deal. It was really cool to see a very clear picture of everything. So she took all the measurements of everything. I have them all written down. I am responding to the Follistim, and I'll go over my reactions with that in a minute. I have 6 follicles. 4 follicles are between 9.1 and 9.8. There's 2 at 9.8, a 9.2, and a 9.1. And then there's 2 at 7.2. I think one is a 7.1 and one is 7.2. That's pretty much what she expected to see. Because of that, because of how many follicles there are, though, we are backing down my Follistim a little bit. So instead of doing 75, we're doing 50 today and tomorrow. So for tonight, Friday, and Saturday night, we are doing 50 IUs of Follistim instead of 75. And then Sunday, they wanted to do a scan. And I kind of said, okay, let me know what time, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, well, you seem kind of disappointed about Sunday. I said, we wanted to go scuba diving this weekend, and we don't get back until 2, but you guys aren't open after 2. And she said, well, we'll just do a lighter dose. We'll do a 25 on Sunday to play it safe. And then you can come in for a scan on Monday morning. So that worked out really well. I said, this is our big thing. This is our big thing. Trying to have a baby, going through all this is our big thing. So if you would be more comfortable with us coming in on Sunday and doing that, not a problem. We'll just not go diving Sunday, go diving later, whatever. Which you don't really go diving later in the afternoon. But regardless, she said, no, I think that's okay. Just do 25 instead of 50 even. That way, even if it's a little too low, we can re-up you next week. I said, okay, cool. So the point of that is to try and get those 2 follicles, maybe even a 3rd follicle, to go to just knock out. Because right now they're all kind of fighting to be the biggest follicle, the head honcho. And generally speaking, once you get a few that are a specific size, unless you're doing like massive doses for IVF, the rest of them just kind of drop off. So that's what we're trying to do. So my next scan is on Monday at 8:45. I have this all written down. My lining was at a 4.2 still, but I now have the 3-line pattern, so you can see the outside of the uterus and the line for the inside, which is good. That does show some estrogen, but not a lot of estrogen production. So that's good. So because I have 6 follicles, they, of course, did talk to me more about fetal reduction. And we said we would consider fetal reduction, mostly because when you're going into anything with fertility, they ask you whether you're willing to consider it. And if you say no, a lot of times they'll only do like Clomid with you. So we just said we would consider it. We'll talk to people about it, sure, but generally speaking, we're not fetal reducing. So of course she brought it up, and that conversation always takes me a little bit to process. So she was like, okay, so we don't usually see all of the follicles that are released. We don't usually see, like, if you have 6 follicles, usually all of those don't release. And even from there, usually all of those don't fertilize and all that. But it's something you have to think about. So on one hand, you have sex topless, and on the other, you have fetal reduction. So talk about that. I was a little surprised I'm responding at all, to be honest, but I'm excited. Hi, honey. I'm making a video. Say hi. They can't see you. They can see her hand, but not you.
Hey, stop.
He's like super duper excited. Yes, I did. He could probably use another 6 or 7 months. He'd probably really like to go and catch the stick from you, though. He doesn't really like being on video all that much. What was I saying? So that talk always it takes me a little bit to process. So I had to really like think through the whole thing. But like I was saying, I'm surprised I'm responding at all, because I really didn't respond like super well to the Clomid. It did make me ovulate, but it wasn't anything big. So I'm kind of surprised I'm responding so well. She basically told me that I'm responding pretty much how she expected and how she wanted me to be responding, so that's really good. It's also really early response for me. With the Clomid, I didn't start responding until like cycle day 13, and then it was like ovulate cycle day 18. So this is just really good. Everything's looking really good, and because of everything's looking really good so far, I'm getting a little bit hopeful that this could be our answer, especially because the progesterone level did come back a little bit low, but I will be on a progesterone supplement. So I'm really excited and hoping that this is it. So that's where I'm at. I did my injection for the night, and I am going to go and have fun with my puppy and my husband. See you all later. Bye.